Hello friends! Okay, so in today's video I am going to be working on the garden. I'm going to be working outside a little bit. It has been beautiful recently, full-on spring. Things are blooming, things are green, and it actually looks like there's a storm rolling in. And I think on the weather report it says that we're supposed to have thunderstorms, which I totally love. So I'm super excited for that. But today I'm hoping to get a little bit of work done on my garden area. If you watched my previous videos, you've seen me build these raised beds. And so they're all filled with dirt, and one of them's fully planted, and then I have my seeds started for the other bed that I'll be able to plant hopefully this week, I'm thinking. I need to work on this pathway because I have this pathway right here and I want to lay cardboard. Already part of this is laid down. I just heard thunder. So there's already cardboard laid down on part of this, but I want to have this whole thing be cardboard to help with the weeds. And then I'm gonna go pick up a bunch of granite today and some stepping stones just to kind of make this area look a little bit more intentional and a little bit nicer, and I don't know, just a little bit cuter. And then I've got like my little table and chairs here, and I don't know, I want to maybe have like a bird feeder or I don't know, something just to make it look a little bit more nice, a little bit more intentional, and not hodgepodge. Which it kind of is, which is fine, but I just want to make it look beautiful. One thing that I've really been thinking a lot about is, ever since being in the trailer, I have really missed like beauty. I've really missed being able to decorate things and being able to make something feel homey and warm and welcoming and beautiful. Like, I think this whole experience has really showed me how much, I don't want to say like aesthetics, but how much like what we're surrounded by as human beings do affect our mood. And I don't know, like there's just something so unexplainable that like God made us with this desire to be surrounded by beauty. And it's been good because it's definitely not a requirement for my happiness. I don't have to have a beautiful, fancy, you know, spectacular, perfectly decorated place to be happy. And I've been able to kind of like learn to let that go. But at the same time, I've really been able to learn about myself that, you know, that is a really special thing that God made me desire to like have beauty around me, and that's just like a human thing. And so I want to make this garden, I'm kind of pulling some weeds. I want to make this garden that for myself right now, because my home isn't, which is totally fine, it's just for a season. But right now my home isn't going to be that place of beauty and tranquility and, you know, that feels like me. But I can hopefully make this little corner feel a little bit more like that.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors. like that.
I got you. Guys, I did it again. I want everyone to meet Quigley. He is and here's Oakley too. He is another miniature Australian Shepherd, and he's so cute. I'll have to insert some pictures and videos of him when he's not so crazy, because he is in full-on terror mode at the moment. Go get him. Honestly, I'm a crazy person. This is probably the most inconvenient time of my whole life to be getting another puppy. Might as well add a little bit of cuteness to the chaos. And this is pretty cute. This is pretty stinking cute. He's pretty cute. Ow. So, wish me luck. My original plan was to get 2 puppies at the same time, but thankfully I thought better of that and decided to try and handle 1 puppy at a time. And so I got Oakley first, and now I got Mr. Quigley, and I'm really glad that I decided to wait, because puppies are a lot of work. I've got my work cut out for me, but I know that we can do it. I've done it once and I can do it again. So, I want to finish beautifying my garden. This might have to be like a 2-parter, we'll see. But I want to plant some dahlias, and then I want to transplant some sunflowers that are sprouting up like all over the yard, just kind of randomly. I want to transplant those and plant them along the back fence so that it kind of covers the chain link fence a little bit and makes it look a little bit nicer, and have some blooming flowers at some point soon. So, Bubba's! Bubba's! My little man.
Summer love. Remember when we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop giving back honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that. Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen, all the colors, summer love.
I'm pulling a bunch of the sunflowers, and I'm gonna put them all along this chain link fence here. And you can kind of see I've got a box here of sunflowers that I just dug up that I'm already planting. And I think that I'll have to go to Grange tomorrow, because I'm gonna have to get a couple things for the garden and also for this little man. I need to get him a collar. And I need to get him maybe a couple more toys, and then I need to get a couple garden stuff as well. So, see you guys tomorrow. Hello, friends. So, I went to Grange, and I also went to the dollar store. I got a couple things for the garden. I got a couple more plants, some squash and some cantaloupe, and then I also got this creeping thyme. It has little purple flowers on it. It smells so good. It smells amazing. but my plan is to put it in between the stepping stones in my garden, and it is a creeping ground cover, so it'll cover like all in between the rocks and the stepping stones after hopefully a couple months, if not definitely by next year. I just thought that that would look really cool and really beautiful and kind of make this vase look a little bit more whimsical and smell good. So I got that, and then I also got some goodies for Quigley. I got him this toy from the dollar store. I just stopped by and got him a couple little things because he's gonna destroy these anyways, so I didn't want to spend too much money on a toy that he's gonna destroy anyways. I also got this cool bowl. You put it in your car and it turns into a bowl that you can fill up with water, and I figured that this would be really cool just to put on inside my car, or I can even put it on a keychain or a bag or a backpack if I'm taking a trip somewhere. So I thought that would be good for hikes. And then I got him these little treats that are too big for him, but I'm going to cut them up into small little tiny bites so that we can work on potty training and all sorts of training stuff. And then while I was at, don't chew on that. No. Here, chew on this. Here you go. You want a toy? Oh, is that fun? You've been enjoying that. Look how cute. So he's already enjoying his toys. And then the only other thing that I got was I got a couple envelopes and these larger clear envelopes that I'm going to try to store my seeds in. I have never done that before. Actually, I did it with basil last year, but I need to learn how to do that so I can save all the seeds so that I don't have to buy anything next year. So I think that that should do it for today's video. I'm gonna do a part 2 where I put in the plants and where I put in some final touches for, I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna continue to work on my garden, but I got some really fun things for it, like some fun accessories for it that will kind of be like a little mini haul that I'll put in my next video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!